What's going on, everybody? Alex here, and I'm just driving down to see some of my family because it is December 24th and Christmas Eve. So right off the bat, anyone that celebrates Christmas, Merry Christmas, and I hope you enjoy your Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. And I hope all of you guys get all that paintball stuff that you always wanted. For those of you not getting paintball stuff, I apologize. I'm not getting paintball stuff either, because basically I didn't buy myself anything. But to anybody that doesn't celebrate Christmas, Happy Hanukkah and Happy Kwanzaa, if that is what you are celebrating this holiday season. And to everybody that's not celebrating anything, I hope you're just enjoying this time of year and the holiday season in general and the festivities and parties that go on and all that such. Yeah, happy holidays, just to start off with. Right off the bat, I got some news for you about Paintball Extravaganza. So early this morning, I saw that on Paintball Extravaganza's website, pbtechevents.com, they released all the class and seminar descriptions that are going to be taking place at this year's Extravaganza. So that is basically means a couple things. One, I was able to get a good look at the classes that were the tech classes that were going to be available. And two, it kind of brought up a couple fairly decent-sized news announcements, I do believe. Sorry, as I'm just driving on the highway here, making sure I don't hit anybody while I do this. So right off the bat, it seems to me like there's a lot less tech classes than there were last year, which I don't think is necessarily a bad thing. I don't know if it's a good thing, but I don't think it's a bad thing, because I think the classes that are there this year are historically have pretty much been all the ones that are available this year, and they're all generally, for the most part, really good tech classes. You know, they're really well done. They're really actually like tech and training focused, and those people who do present those tech classes do a really good job with them. So right off the bat, a couple big news announcements. In the list of the Bob Long tech classes that are available, one, there's a tech class on the Reptile VIS, which to me says one of two things. I'm not quite sure which one it is, but basically that says either Bob strategically plans to have Reptile VISs available for Paintball Extravaganza and his tech classes, because these were supposed to be a pretty limited run of the VIS, and they weren't supposed to be too widely available. You know, I know a lot of people are saying it might, if you don't get on the waiting list and pre-order, it might be actually hard to get one in the first place. But apparently they're available because everybody walks away with one. So it either says, one, Bob planned it, or two, they just haven't been selling. I'm not, obviously, I can only speculate at this point to which one it is. I hope it's not that they're not selling. You know, I hope Bob is doing well enough that this is something like that he planned. And this is probably like the last batch to ever go out. But you know, all I can do is speculate, and you know, I hope you know, I hope things aren't going that badly for Bob Long to where he's having to give these things away. Obviously, the tech classes cost money and such, but it would certainly be more profitable for him selling those at full retail than giving them away in the tech class for like you know, like $1,000 or whatever the tech class costs. So there's that, and the other news announcement with Bob Long, there's a tech class for a Bob Long marker called the Onslaught. I have no idea what it is. So when I looked at this stuff, it was pretty early this morning, so I could easily say that maybe like the news and such had not traveled across the interwebs at the points when I was looking at it this morning, because as soon as I saw it, I went and looked on like PB Nation and you know, Bob's website and a couple other sites and tried to see if there was any news about this new marker called the Bob Long Onslaught, and I didn't see anything. So honestly, I have no idea what this marker is. I don't talk to Ball Blanc Technologies on a regular basis, just because I don't carry Ball Blanc markers in the shop. That is something I might expand on this year, but in general, you know, for those of you who are not up here in New England, New England is just not a big selling point for Ball Blanc, or even Dye and MacDev in that occasion. You know, New England is solid Planet Eclipse territory for those of you not from around here. So I have no idea what's going on with this Ball Blanc Onslaught marker. I don't know if it's a new version of the Insight or a new version of the VIS. I honestly have no idea. So that's cool. Bob's got a new marker. It'll be at Extravaganza. Obviously, I will go check it out when I am down there. I don't know why every time I go to say Onslaught, I want to say Ocelot, which I think would be wicked awesome if there was a gun called the Ocelot, named after like a jungle cat. That'd be fucking. Oh, highway traffic and mass, man, killing me. Yeah, that would be epically awesome if there was a gun called the Ocelot. So now, I don't know. Now I just want an Ocelot in the first place. I don't know if you can buy Ocelots, though. I don't know if that's, like, a thing. If you can buy Ocelots and somebody knows about it, you should definitely let me know. Anyway, so yeah, Ball Blanc new gun, Onslaught, and, excuse, these roads are terrible down here. So the other big thing was that recently Virtue had announced they were partnering with a company to bring you 3 private label guns. They didn't say what manufacturer, but they did say that it would be 3 guns from a major paintball marker manufacturer, and that there would be 1 high-end of each drivetrain, so basically 1 high-end spool and 1 high-end poppet, and then there would be 1 mid-end that is widely considered probably one of the best mid-ends on the market right now. So the tech class seminar that is listed is called the Virtue Paintball / MacDev Tech Class, which everybody was pretty much thinking MacDev was what was actually going to happen, and this is basically just confirmed at this point that MacDev is the company that Virtue is partnering with. So be on the lookout at Extravaganza. I will get you as much information and pictures and cool stuff as possible. So basically what's going to happen is there's going to be a private label Virtue Cyborg 6, a private label Virtue Clone GTI, and a private label Virtue Drone DX. So that's really cool to see 2 big companies like this partnering to bring you some sponsorship programs and such. That was really the basis of why they partnered in the first place. So that's really cool to see, and I'll definitely try and get you as much information on that as possible when I can. Other than that, that's really about it. Everything else that's going down at Extravaganza seems to be pretty standard. You know, standard amount of tech classes from the companies that you would expect. And other than that, it seems like, you know, with the apparent lack of, you know, just quantity of tech classes, I should have a good amount of time to do all the media stuff for you guys here on YouTube. So I think I'm going to have a lot of fun with that, and depending on what goes on, my thought is that at the end of every night I might do a little live stream on YouTube with all the stuff I either walk away from the tech classes with, or just news and pictures and information that I gather from that day down in Extravaganza. My first thought right now is to do a live stream on YouTube. I don't know how that would actually work. Depending on who we actually bring, if I bring my other tech, Alex, which you've seen, he is my guest on the Paintball Roundtable. If he comes down with me, basically, we might just turn that into a live stream of a paintball roundtable at the end of every night, just talking about everything that we saw and the news and all that kind of stuff. Obviously, anything that we live stream would be available to watch after the live stream. Worst case scenario, I will record videos right there on the spot as soon as I get out of Extravaganza for the day, go back to my hotel room, and get them up immediately that night. So news and content information will be as fast as humanly possible. Other than that, I'm probably going to do a little bit of vlogging with my phone, just like I am now at the event itself. So that'll be really cool. I have a really nice camera to bring down with me this year, so I'll get some really nice photos of stuff for you guys that I will immediately upload and put onto the PI Paintball Facebook page. Other than that, you know, it's still kind of tentative plans as we figure out what we're going to do there, so be on the lookout for news and information regarding Paintball Extravaganza here on the YouTube channel and over on the Facebook page. I will make sure and keep that updated for you guys, so there's always somewhere you can go for up-to-date news and information on what is going on. So that is pretty much it. I just wanted to go out there and say happy holidays and Merry Christmas to everybody today. And I hope you enjoyed the little news segment on Paintball Extravaganza, and be on the lookout for more news and information on Extravaganza 2015 coming up soon here on the channel and on the Facebook page. So yeah, that's all I got for you guys. So enjoy your Christmas Eve or your holiday season, and I will see you guys on Friday.